Hi, everyone. My name is Jenny Westerkamp, and I'm the founder of All Access Dietetics, the place to be for future dietitians. So I'm coming to you from Chicago, where I am a sports dietitian as well as the founder of All Access Dietetics. I want to share with you background on the company and how it can help you become a dietitian. First, a little story time. So when I was in your shoes, I was a senior in college. I was in my journey to becoming a dietitian, and I had to go through the application process to get a dietetic internship. Now, at the time, I really thought nothing of it. I was like, oh yeah, that's no problem. I'll be able to do that, whatever. Didn't even think about it. I knew I had to get some experience, have good grades. That was about it. Now, when I got to the actual process of applying, there were so many pieces to this puzzle. There were so many things that I had to do, and there was so much strategy around how to do it really well. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to write a good personal statement. What does it mean to have a good resume? Like, how should I be writing my bullet points? What should I do to prepare for the interview? How should I choose programs to apply to? What should I say to directors? All of these questions that I needed to figure out answers to, and that took me a lot of time and research and really trying to figure it out. On top of that, I knew that programs were competitive, that there was no guarantee that I was going to get into a program that I wanted. And so all of that pressure just kind of piled on. And after I got successfully matched to a dietetic internship, I realized I wanted to help future dietitians make this process easier and not so stressful. I wanted to close the gap between, all the unknowns of what it takes to apply and what it takes to actually be a confident applicant. I really think that is the missing piece in this application process, because a lot of people just don't know what to do and they don't know how to do it well. So it's really the knowledge, the preparation, learning the skills and strategies that I think makes the difference in whether or not you get into a program or into a program that you really want, right? Because it is a competition. Now, here's the solution for you. All Access Dietetics has free resources, coaching programs. It also has a course that you can use to help you through this process and make sure that you stand out as a confident applicant. I'm going to take you through those three things, and then I will wrap up with a little bit of a pep talk for you so that you feel motivated and ready to tackle this application process. So number one, the first thing you definitely need to get is our free dietetic internships toolkit. What this is actually samples from our course and from our coaching program that I'll talk about in a minute. But these are samples that you can see the expert strategies that we use with our clients to help them stand out. So you have a personal statement checklist that's really popular. We also have a database of all of the programs that you can filter, download, edit, and make your own so that you can really do a good job of researching programs. We have a guide on how to communicate with directors. We have sample interview questions, webinars, a whole tour on the application diecast if that's what you're applying for. So a lot of free resources that you want to take advantage of. And when you get the toolkit, you also get on our email list where we'll share monthly webinars, updates, free advice, everything like that. So you feel really supported. Now, if you want to take that a step further, there's two ways that you can work with us. One is the Get Matched course, and then the other is Get Matched coaching. So our Get Matched course is a self-paced course that allows you to access all of these modules. There's about 99 lessons, about 17 modules that take you through step-by-step every portion of the application process, not just the application itself, but choosing where to apply, talking to directors, filling out or choosing who your references should be in that strategy there, all of your application materials, the interview, match day, computer matching, all of that. So you can get complete access to that and then be able to do it self-paced at your own time, and you will feel guided and that you have the strategy that you need to stand out. Now, if you do want to work one-on-one with an expert coach, that is our Get Matched coaching program. We've worked with over 1,800 students individually to help them get into dietetic internships or graduate school programs. And this is really our signature bread and butter. So we love working one-on-one, understanding your personalized strengths, weaknesses, and figuring out how to tell your story and sell yourself and market yourself to internship or graduate programs. This coaching program, the last 2 application rounds, has 100% success rate. And we also speak to our potential coaching clients before they sign up so that we make sure that we can help them. And if we feel like they do not have a good chance of getting into a program, we advise them on what to do rather than have them invest in the program. So we really want what's best for you. And we know that if you do sign up, that you have a very good chance. We can't guarantee it, but you have a very good chance of getting into the program that you want. Just imagine what it would be like to be working with someone and have that relief, knowing that there's an expert by your side guiding you through this entire process. An expert that I did not have going through the process, and it was very stressful, and I had to teach myself a lot and learn a lot on my own, and it was very time intensive, and I wasn't even sure I was doing the right things. But with a coach by your side who has done this hundreds of times, you will know that you are supported, that you're doing the right things, and that you're going all in on the application. So to wrap that up, there's 3 ways that you can take advantage of what we offer. So there's the free dietetic internship toolkit. There is Get Matched course, and then Get Matched coaching. So I invite you to go to our website, allaccessdietetics.com, and check that out and browse around and see what would be right for you. Now, here's some advice kind of to keep things positive here, because I've worked with a lot of students. I talk to a lot of students on a weekly basis, and I know that this is stressful. You've never done anything like this before, but I just want you to know that there is so much you can do to stand out. There is so much that you think is a weakness that really can be turned into a positive. So it's all about, how do you build confidence in yourself and then present yourself confidently to directors so that they feel confident that you would be a great fit for their program. So you really want to learn those skills and master how you market yourself, how you talk about yourself in the personal statement or interview, what you do in the director communication when you're talking to programs that you're interested in. Like, what are the questions you're asking? How do you introduce yourself in a confident way? Those are all things that you want to really pay attention to. The next thing is that you really do want to go all in. You want to invest in your future. You want to make sure that you're not delaying your career by trying, not, just barely trying, just doing the bare minimum of the application and then saying, oh, well, I didn't get into a program. I'll try 6 months later or a year later. Now you're delaying your career another year. And, that's just another year away from getting into your full-time salary, if that's what you want, or whatever your career goals are, you're going to be delaying them. So you want to go all in. You don't want to have to go through the process of not getting matched and then have to think about going through it all over again. So you want to have that all in attitude on your first attempt. And then the final kind of piece of advice for you is, you really want to think of this mantra that we tell our coaching clients, which is, if you don't tell them, they'll never know. I found from our coaching clients, they're very timid and they're not confident in selling themselves and in telling directors their accomplishments, the impact they've had, all of the strengths that they have in using examples to prove that. There's just this gap in how people talk about themselves that coaches will help you with, or even the course will help you with, so that you know that you are telling them what they want to hear and you are selling yourself in that way. So remember this mantra: if you don't tell them, they'll never know. It's all up to you on how you present yourself. Like, you're your own PR firm or advertising agency, and you really have to own that and make sure that you're selling it, because you know that there's competition, there's people that have similar GPAs and experience, and you want to make sure that even if you have something similar, that you're selling it and that directors are going to want to choose you. All right. So I hope that this helps. I hope that you have a better understanding now of how All Access Dietetics can help you, and just make sure that you go all in, that you make all your hard work pay off, and you sell yourself to directors in a really confident way. But remember, if you're like, I don't know how to do that, get the resources, work with us, do the course, whatever it is, so that you can get matched or get into the program that you want and start your career as a dietitian. All right. I hope this is helpful to you. We'll make sure that you have the links to everything that we mentioned. But again, visit us at allaccessdietetics.com. And then you can also follow us on Instagram, where we have even more content and funny memes and reels and things like that to keep things encouraging and supportive as you go through your journey. But I look forward to hearing from you, and good luck as you continue on your journey to becoming a dietitian.